What's up guys, welcome back to another Roblox video. And so this is my store. I've been working on it. Of course it's not my store, this is not me, this is me. And you might be going like, I have 46k. Well, this is my actual store. That's me. So I don't exactly remember when I got this, but this is because since superstores like mine and that one and those still pop up, like they still pop up like mine, like this one, and I always play on this one. I don't usually play on other ones, but that's whatever. This is my store, and you can see that I have quite a lot of money. I have quite a good rating. So I have this large parking lot, and I have a big sign. Now, back in the old days, and back in every store days, right now, if this were the beginning store, then there would only be 4 things that would be allowed in the picture. So I have some music I can find some music. It's not playing, but so I have quite a lot of workers. In fact, if I go to my workers, I have 6 workers. I have a cashier, because they're always nice to have. I have 2 janitors. Because I have such a big store, that means I have such a huge selection, and sometimes people drop them, but because customers are very clumsy, they do that a lot. So yeah, I needed 2 of them, and then I do have a restocker. I have 7 workers now. I have 2 restockers, and because I have such a big store, I need the space, and because I have such a big store and so many shelves, to get it done quickly and before the customers sell it all out, I need to have some restockers. Every store should have a guard. The same. And over here I have my restocking crates. Now, I did do a project which I'll get more into, but that's where much of these came in, and where these came in. I needed a lot of storage, and this is my manager. She orders all of my things for me, so I'm stuck doing the big projects. If you get all 5 things, you're gonna have a perfect store. I have 50,000, 5.0. This is perfect for me. Literally, the next guy, he has 5.0, but you know what he doesn't have? He doesn't have as much money as I do. I have quite a lot more money than him. I have the perfect store. So, every area that you don't see walls, like every area where you don't see ceiling, that was before my big expansion. I made the store a little bigger. Like here you can do here you can do cartwheels galore. Here you can do handstands galore. Here you can climb on the ceiling galore. Actually, you can do that anywhere, but and this is just for my store. And the expansion, it was actually an item expansion. You see, I had a lot of money. I had like 40k at that time, and my store is going pretty good. So I decided to double my stuff. And this is a project where I needed more storage, because even now with my storage, yeah, I have quite a lot of it unused, but I like doubled the size of my storage. I had 1,300 before, I made it to 2,300. I knew I was gonna need lots of space. When ordering things, because the lots of space, that's a lot what I need. I'm gonna need a lot of space for the storage, because you can't have two of every, because you can't be selling two shelves or display cases or display racks or whatever without any extra storage. I needed the extra storage, and I needed to arrest this robber. And so, here's one of my most special parts. It's my money tree! Now, my money trees, now I know that the middle one was the first one. I know that for a fact. And in this store, I would be placing shelves in and out. At one point, I was only selling tablets and jewelry. And then it came down to shoes. When I sold everything, I decided to expand the store because now I had a new money tree. And back then, I was at 11K. I'm not a big superstore. No, mine was about the size of 2 plots. And this, if you go to upgrade, buy more land. I'm not gonna buy more. But if you look, it's a 5x5, and I only have 15. So I already had a plot of land, but then I bought a lot of the land. Like all of this land, all of this land, I never paid 3,000 for land. I never paid 4,000 for land. I never paid 5,000 for land. And I'm working towards that. But that one I had 40K. But this expansion where I made the shop, where I made my store more than twice as big, that was expensive. Like very, I was at 40,000, and then I was like close to the negatives. Like I was pretty close to the negatives. I would only have a couple of $100, which is what, and I still forgot to add in the rest of the walls. I added some walls, but not a lot of them. I have another project idea, but that one's not gonna be as expensive because I'm gonna be replacing things, which means selling things. I'm just trying to make my walls higher. It's really simple. So I have 2 shelves worth of everything. I have a gigantic storage system, 3 awesome money trees, and now when this store was like a big huge store with a big sign and a big parking lot, at that time I was barely saving up, and so I would get to the goal that I needed. Like I needed something, and then it would be like bang, I would get enough money also because my store is so big. Robbers come all the time. Like you can walk into my store and within 5 minutes you could find a robber. They are everywhere. And ever since, ever since I broke the walls, that happens, where customers would just walk in. So I guess this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed.